Sorry for whom?
I'm afraid I can't say.
But I don't understand. What does she want? Why was this street so important to her?
This is what she wanted. With this, she'd know every move of the Foreign Secretary in the upcoming weeks. All she'd have to do is pass it on to her contacts and be as good as dead.
But if that's all she wanted, why did she get my wife involved? Why try and get me involved? Why waste all the time over here when she could have just snuck in and took it?
On the contrary, she needed you both on her side. She needed to observe their behaviour. Did she spend much time up against the window?
Yes, you could say that.
How very clever.
What?
She got you, Margaret. She convinced you for you to keep a close eye to them. In that case, you would feed back every last detail. Behind a mask of hysteria was a very cold and calculating mind.
She used me?
How long had you known her?
We've known Audrey for 15 years. She was a trusted friend.
But this doesn't make any sense. I mean, how could she know that they were moving in across the street? Don't tell me she planned this 15 years in advance.
She didn't have to. After all, Shelley's husband worked for the government, didn't he?
Look, I'm not meant to have said any of this. Someone will be around in the morning to take a statement.
Thank you.
One thing.
Yes?
Are you really the brother of her number 21?
No.
But how are you staying there?
I've been working on the Carnelian case for some time. Every time she'd appear, she'd have a different face, a different name, a different persona.
So more Carmelian than Carnelian, then?
Something like that. You two really don't know how lucky you are. If we didn't have number 21 plant a listening device, we might have thought you were associates as well. Oh well. Lobster's a favourite of mine, you know.
There's one in the kitchen you're very welcome to.
No, too kind, sir. Too kind. Oh, one more thing, sir.
What is it?
I've had a word with your greengrocer.
Oh, yes.
I'll say no more, sir. Oh, would you look at that? It starts raining.
I have an umbrella which you might like.
Too kind, sir. Too kind.
I've been a fool, George.
It's not your fault. We just lived in the house opposite.
No, it's more than that, isn't it, George? I should have listened to you all along. You were right as always.
I'm not right as always, just the majority of the time.
George, what are we going to do?
I don't know, we'll have to carry on as usual. Struggling for money, growing old, cooking sausages and lobsters, and generally winding each other up, where you'll be the death of me.
George,
Now then, ask me what time it is.
you don't have it much on.
Why is that?
It's being repaired.
Not exactly, Margaret.
Then what?
Well, you know how things have been a bit tight recently?
Yes.
Well, I decided to sell it.
Oh, George, you surely can't
No,
be
calm
that
down,
much
calm
trouble.
down.
I'm sorry.
No, calm down. I decided to sell it for a very special reason.
What's that, George?
For you.
For me?
Yes.
What is it,
I
George?
hope you like it, Margaret.
George.
They're diamonds. Nothing less for you.
George, it's lovely. I don't know what to say, George.
There's nothing to say, just enjoy it.
Oh, George, I really do love you, you know.
I love you too, Bambi.
George, you haven't called me that in years.
Times are changing.
Yes, I suppose they are.
So live and